Here's something that sounds obvious, but almost nobody actually does it. If you want to build real wealth, if you want to reach a point where money isn't stressing you out every single day, you're going to have to give up some things. Not forever, but for a while. And this is the part people hate hearing because they want to be wealthy and live like they're already wealthy at the same time. That's not how it works. That's never how it worked. I'm Ravi, and I spend an embarrassing amount of time thinking about why most people say they want to be rich but aren't willing to make even the smallest sacrifices to get there. If you're serious about building wealth, subscribe and hit that like button. Let's get into the 7 things you actually have to give up. The first sacrifice is your current lifestyle. If your paycheck comes in and it all goes right back out to rent, food, your car payment, subscriptions, and dining out, you're not building wealth. You're treading water. To build wealth, you have to spend less than you earn and invest the difference. That's it. That's the foundation. But spending less than you earn usually means your lifestyle has to change. Maybe that's a used car instead of a financed new one. Maybe it's cooking at home instead of eating out 4 nights a week. Maybe it's a smaller apartment in a less trendy neighborhood. You can't have everything right now. You have to choose. Do you want the lifestyle today or do you want freedom later? You literally can't have both. The second sacrifice is convenience. All of it. Look at your spending for the last month and be honest about how much you're paying just to avoid doing things yourself. That $20 food order becomes $35 after fees and tip. Do that 3 or 4 times a week and you're burning over $500 a month just to not cook. Then there's the cleaning service, the laundry service, the grocery delivery, the rush shipping because you needed it today. Convenience is expensive. And if you're trying to build wealth while paying for maximum convenience, you're fighting against yourself. The person who cooks their own meals, does their own laundry, plans their grocery runs, is making a choice. They are trading convenience today for freedom tomorrow. The third sacrifice is immediate gratification. This one is huge because everything around you is designed to make you buy right now. Amazon delivers in 2 hours. Food shows up at your door in 20 minutes. You can book a vacation in 30 seconds. The friction for spending money has been eliminated. The friction for saving hasn't. So you have to manually create it. You see something you want, and instead of buying it, you wait. Give it 30 days. 9 times out of 10, the want just disappears. You'll realize you were riding an impulse. The person who's willing to wait, while everyone else is buying constantly, is going to be in a completely different financial position in 10 years. That restraint is worth more than any investment strategy because no strategy works if you keep pulling money out to buy things you don't need. The fourth sacrifice is status spending. This is the sneaky one. Status spending is when you buy things not because you need them, but because you want people to think you're successful. The designer bag, the financed luxury car, the expensive watch that tells the same time as a $50 watch. Here's the irony. Actually, wealthy people rarely do this. They don't need to prove anything. It's people who aren't wealthy but want to look wealthy who fall into the trap. And it's a trap because you're spending money you don't have to impress people who honestly don't care. You have to be okay driving the used Honda while your neighbor drives the new BMW. You have to be okay not looking rich to people who don't matter. You can either look rich or be rich. In the building phase, you don't get both. Choose wealth. The fifth sacrifice is the illusion of choice. When you are building wealth, you have to get ruthlessly intentional. That means picking one phone and keeping it for 5 years instead of upgrading every 2. It means one streaming service instead of 7. It means picking a reasonable option and sticking with it. Most people hate this because they love having options. But every option is a chance to spend money you don't have to spend. Every switch, every upgrade, every let me try this new thing burns money and mental energy. Fewer choices doesn't mean less freedom. It means more money, which is what actually gives you freedom. The sixth sacrifice is comparison. You're probably doing this right now without realizing it. That friend who's always traveling, that coworker with the trendy apartment, that person on social media who seems to have it all figured out. You look at them and feel behind. So you spend money you don't have trying to catch up. But here's what nobody says out loud. That person posting from Thailand probably has no savings and a credit card debt spiral. That coworker in the nice apartment probably has 3 roommates you don't know about. You have no idea what anyone else's actual financial situation looks like. They're showing you the highlight reel. The only comparison that matters is you versus you a year ago. Are you saving more? Making smarter moves? Closer to your goals? That's the only scoreboard that counts. The seventh sacrifice is quick wins. This is the one that hurts because it feels backwards. Everyone wants wealth fast. So they chase the meme stock, the crypto play, the business opportunity that sounds like a shortcut. But real wealth building is boring. Painfully boring. It's saving 500 bucks a month for 30 years. It's putting money in index funds and not checking the account every 5 minutes. There are no shortcuts. And if you spend your time hunting for them, you'll stay poor, while the boring person who just kept investing quietly builds a fortune. Excitement sells. Boring wins. So here's what you're actually giving up. Your current lifestyle. Convenience. Immediate gratification. The need to look successful. The illusion of endless choice. Comparison to strangers. And the fantasy of getting rich quick. That sounds like a lot. It is a lot. But here's what you get in exchange. Freedom. The ability to say no to things you don't want to do. Peace of mind. Options. The chance to start a business, take time off, help the people you love, retire without dread. That's what the sacrifices are for. Not so you can deprive yourself forever. So that eventually you can stop sacrificing and actually enjoy the life you built. Most people won't do this. Most people will keep spending, keep comparing, keep chasing the shortcut, and in 30 years they'll be exactly where they are now. You don't have to be one of them. 10, 15, 20 years from now, you could be in a completely different place. The question is whether you're willing to make the trades that actually matter.